The most important part in a group discussion is starting the group discussion. And if you can start the group discussion in the most impressive way, 90% part of the group discussion is over. Friends, watch this video very carefully and understand the best way to start the group discussion. Guys, starting a group discussion is always a high profit, high loss business. If you can start the group discussion in a very impressive way, as I said before, 90% of your work is done in a group discussion. Your chances of getting selected are very high. But if you do not do that, and if you make some mistakes, you completely ruin your group discussion. And your chances of selection are nearly nil. So, very important things I'm going to tell you about how to start a group discussion. Listen very carefully. First thing is, there are 3 steps to starting a group discussion. Number 1, attention grabber. Attention grabber. Number 2, defining the group discussion in the suitable words. Number 3, starting the group discussion in 6 different ways, which I'm going to tell you. Let me come to the first point, grabbing the attention. Well, it's in this way. See, the scenario is everyone is sitting there and the observers declare the topic, and then everyone starts talking suddenly. Just there is some chaos. You have to interrupt that with the high pitch of voice and confidence by saying, "Excuse me all, may I have your attention please? My name is XYZ. With your kind permission, friends, without wasting much time, can I start the GD?" Now, there are 2 possibilities. Number 1, someone will say, "No, I want to start the GD." In that case, you can say, "Definitely, no problem, you can go ahead." Now, some of you will say that, "But I'm giving the opportunity to others." Yeah, that's also a sign of a good leader. A leader always gives opportunities to his colleagues. So, it's nothing to lose. You can allow others to start the GD. Suppose they tell you to start the GD, then how to start the GD? Now listen very carefully. Number 1 is attention grabber is over. Number 2, listen carefully now. Now you can say, "Thank you friends for allowing me to start the GD. Dear friends, today we have been given the topic, which is, now we have to define the topic by using suitable words. Like you can say, today's topic is very serious and very important. In which case we have to use these words. For example, the topic is about terrorism. It is very serious and important topic. You can use the word like today's topic is very controversial when the topic of group discussion is reservation. Of course, it's controversial. You can use the words like very interesting and important also when the topic of group discussion is love marriage or arranged marriage. So you have to select the right words to define the topic of group discussion. Every topic will fit in these words: interesting, serious, important, controversial. Use your common sense and just give the title to the topic. Number 2 point is over. Hope you're getting it. Let us jump on to number 3 now. Now, after saying this sentence that today's topic for group discussion is very serious and important, start the group discussion in 6 different ways. So, number 1 way is you can start the group discussion by saying a quote. A quote, for example, suppose the topic of group discussion is love marriage or arranged marriage. So, you can start something like this. "When I saw you, I fell in love." And you smiled because you knew it. William Shakespeare. Friends, today's topic is love marriage or arranged marriage. I would like to request everyone to contribute in this group discussion and express your views so that we can make this GD a success. So let's begin. All of you got it? This is number 1. quote. Number 2, you can start a group discussion by telling the definition of the topic. For example, suppose the topic is GST. You can define first what is GST. You can say something like this, that, dear friends, GST means goods and services tax. These are the taxes which are levied upon customers for the goods and services they use. These taxes are paid to the service provider first, and then the service provider or the business owner remit the taxes to the government of India. Friends, what do you feel about GST? Put your opinions and views and make this GD a success. So let's begin. Second way of starting a group discussion. Let's move to the third way of starting a group discussion. Suppose you can start the group discussion by telling a story. For example, the topic of group discussion is attitude is everything. So you can start in this way. A small boy asked to a balloon vendor, "Uncle, if you leave this green balloon in the air, will it fly?" The vendor said yes. Then that blue balloon? Vendor said, of course, yes. And that white balloon? He said yes. Then the vendor said to the boy, "Hey kid, look, it's not the color of the balloon, the outside color of the balloon that matters. It is what is inside the balloon, that air, that gas, that matters." And same thing is true with us also. Attitude is very important. It's not what is outside, but what is inside us that's going to make the big difference. In this way, you can start the GD. That was number 3, telling a story. Number 4, providing facts, figures, and statistics. For example, the topic of GD is suicides of farmers. Then you must be a good reader. I have told you, watch my video about how to prepare for group discussion. In that video, I have told everything about how to prepare for group discussion and how you must have correct facts, figures, and data, statistics. In this case, suicide of farmers, you can go and log into the Government of Maharashtra website and see that around 700 farmers committed suicide from January till March, that is in the first 3 months of 2018. So you can give this quote, so you can start the group discussion like, "Dear friends, nearly 700 farmers committed suicide despite the loan waivers. The problem is becoming more serious. Our farmers are dying, and what are the reasons behind it? What are the solutions behind it?" Friends, this topic is very serious. I would like to request you to contribute in this group discussion and make this GD a success. So let's begin. This is the 4th way you can start a GD. 5th way you can start a GD is by asking a question. You have to ask the question to the group and you have to answer the question. For example, the topic of group discussion is, should we have war with Pakistan? You can ask a question to the group discussion like, "Friends, how many wars we fought with Pakistan?" 4 wars. What were the results? Destruction. Nothing else. Dear friends, the topic given to us is very serious and very important. So please put your views so that we can make the GD a success. So let's start. Well, 5th way. Okay, it's like asking a question. And the last way to start a GD is by giving a shocking statement. For example, women's safety in India is the topic for group discussion. You can start the GD by giving a shocking statement. Something like this. Friends, unfortunately, India is becoming the rape capital of the world. Do we want this image of our country? Dear friends, the topic of group discussion is very, very serious. Women's safety in India. I would like to request everyone to put your views in this group discussion and make this GD a success. This was the 6th way of starting the group discussion. Hope, friends, you got an idea about how to start a group discussion. It's not very difficult, but it is not a cakewalk also. Practice more of starting the group discussion, actually participate in various group discussions, Don't worry about failures. Watch my video on psychology of group discussion and you will understand that there is nothing to be scared of and how to mentally get ready for the group discussion. Well friends, so my best wishes, use all my tips. If you have any doubts, ask in the comments. I will answer personally to whatever queries you have. Thank you again and take care of yourself. My best wishes for your future. Goodbye and Jai Hind.